Today marked the commencement ceremony for the Burlington Ribfest, and as volunteers and stakeholders mowed down on some delicious barbecue, several of the vendor trucks were already setting up.
Our shows start on Friday, but it is a whole process getting here. So while people think we're here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because the show's here, it takes almost an entire week to set up. So we're here on Tuesday at 7 o'clock in the morning. We move our rigs into the park and we start parking. From there, we start setting up, and not as a slow process, but the fencing, the electrical, the gray wall, everything, all the pieces start coming behind us, as well as what we need for deliveries. Our meat company comes in, the sauce comes in, all the pieces we need to actually just serve like basically 4 items. It takes a whole week, but it doesn't start on Friday morning.
Now, if you think it takes a long time for the barbecue trucks to set up, that's nothing compared to how long it takes the Rotary Club to actually get everyone set up and organized to actually run this event. For the organizers of Ribfest, preparation begins for the next year's event almost as soon as the current year's show ends.
I'd say a big part of the organization is actually the debrief that we do after the previous year's festival. So even as early as next week, we'll get together and start talking about how it went, areas that we could improve on, or areas that we really want to build on for the following year. After that, things sort of quiet down, I would say, until January, February of the following year. And then from there, it really starts to ramp up again into the new year.
And then it comes time to start organizing all of the volunteers necessary to make this event run.
It's a massive undertaking, if you can imagine. There's a total of 800 volunteers. We have a core group of Rotarians that are part of a board, so to speak. There's about 15 of us. And there's a committee that's designated for volunteer recruitment. And then in that committee, there's many members that have a database that we have compiled over the years that try to maintain it. We make a lot of phone calls.
And while this event is of such a high profile, the Rotary Club receives very little notoriety for all their hard work.
We did surveys 5 years ago in the park, and I don't think a lot of people know that it's a charity event, that it's put on by our Rotary Club. I think we're humble that way. I think that maybe it's a function of our marketing as well. But we're trying to promote a little more so that people understand that really at the end of the day, it is 800 volunteers putting this on, and every single dollar goes back into the community.
Burlington's Ribfest is the largest in Canada, serving over 150,000 people with more than 150,000 pounds of ribs served every year. And now if you want to come down to Spencer Smith Park and check out the Burlington Ribfest, it is starting this Friday at 11 a.m. and will run all long holiday weekend all the way to Monday at 8 p.m. when everything shuts down. Reporting from Burlington, I'm Pierce Lang for Halton Insider.